In the world of music, fame often comes with its own set of struggles and dangers, and for these male music celebrities, their lives took an unexpectedly tragic turn. From legendary icons to rising stars, their lives were marked by extraordinary talent, controversy, and untimely deaths that shook the music industry to its core. Sam Cooke, 1964. In 1964, the music world was shaken by the tragic murder of Sam Cooke at the age of 33. The incident occurred at the Hacienda Motel in Los Angeles on December 11th, where Cooke was found dead on the office floor, having been shot 3 times in the chest by the motel's manager, Bertha Franklin. The authorities initially ruled it as a case of justifiable homicide, as Franklin claimed Cooke had threatened her life following an alleged attempted assault on a young woman he had checked in with earlier. Cooke's journey to fame began in his early years, growing up in a Baptist minister's family, where he honed his musical talents in church. He started as a gospel singer but transitioned into secular music in 1956. Hits like You Send Me catapulted him to pop stardom, and he wrote many of his own classics, solidifying his status as a soul music icon. However, controversies have swirled around his death, with questions raised by his family and others, making it a puzzling chapter in his enduring legacy. John Lennon, 1980. Similarly, on December 8, 1980, John Lennon, a prominent figure in music, was tragically murdered at the age of 40. Lennon's murder at the hands of Mark David Chapman occurred outside his residence, the Dakota, in New York City. Chapman, an obsessed fan, was motivated by jealousy and anger over Lennon's fame and a 1966 comment where Lennon remarked that the Beatles were more popular than Jesus. Lennon's significance in music history cannot be overstated, as he played a pivotal role as a member of the Beatles, one of the most influential bands of all time. His solo career also produced timeless classics. His untimely death led to a worldwide outpouring of grief, with crowds gathering to mourn, and his legacy endures. Chapman's imprisonment has been a constant reminder of this tragic event that rocked the world. Marvin Gaye, 1984. In 1984, the world lost Marvin Gaye in a heartbreaking tragedy when he was just 44 years old. His death was particularly devastating as it came at the hands of his own father, Marvin Gaye Sr., who shot him on April 1st following an altercation. This filicide, the killing of a child by a parent, shocked the music community and fans worldwide. Gaye had an iconic career at Motown Records, where he produced numerous chart toppers and became an influential figure in the music industry. His soulful voice and socially conscious lyrics left an indelible mark, with songs like What's Going On addressing critical issues of the time. His tragic end cast a shadow on his legacy, serving as a poignant reminder of the complex relationships that can exist within families and the devastating consequences that can result from them. Despite the tragic circumstances surrounding his death, his musical influence continues to resonate with audiences, and his legacy endures as one of the greatest voices in the history of soul music. Jaco Pastorius, 1987. The music world mourned the tragic loss of Jaco Pastorius when he was just 35 years old. His life came to a heartbreaking end due to a brutal beating he suffered outside a Florida nightclub. His murder was a stark reminder of the challenges he faced in the latter part of his life, including struggles with addiction and mental health issues. He was renowned for his groundbreaking bass playing and remarkable contributions to jazz fusion. He pushed the boundaries of the instrument, incorporating techniques like fretless bass, lyrical solos, bass chords, and innovative harmonics into his music. His influence in the world of music, particularly in the realm of bass guitar, remains undeniable, even as his personal struggles ultimately led to his untimely death. Despite the tragic circumstances surrounding his passing, his work continues to inspire and captivate musicians and fans alike, solidifying his legacy as one of the greatest bassists of all time. Tupac Shakur, 1996. Just 9 years later, the hip-hop world suffered a tremendous loss when Tupac Shakur was tragically killed in a drive-by shooting at the young age of 25. His life and death are deeply ingrained in the annals of rap history. His murder occurred when he was stopped at a red light in Las Vegas, Nevada, and he was struck by 4 bullets from a .40 caliber Glock, sustaining injuries that would ultimately claim his life 6 days later. His influential career in rap music was marked by his raw and thought-provoking lyrics, tackling social issues, inequality, and his own personal struggles. His life was equally controversial, marred by legal troubles and conflicts within the industry. In recent years, there have been significant developments in his murder case, with Duane Keefe D. Davis being arrested and indicted for first-degree murder in 2023. The Notorious B.I.G., 1997. He was just 24 years old when he tragically lost his life, murdered in a drive-by shooting in the early hours of March 9, 1997 in Los Angeles, California. Christopher George Latour Wallace, better known by his stage names, the Notorious B.I.G., or simply Biggie, had an immense impact on the rap industry, and he's often regarded as one of the greatest rappers of all time. His distinctive flow and storytelling ability set him apart, making him a beloved figure in hip-hop. However, the mystery surrounding his death remains a haunting question mark. Allegations of corrupt officers and connections to Marion Suge Knight have swirled around the case, adding layers of complexity to the unsolved murder of a rap legend. Dimebag Darrell, 2004. In 2004, the heavy metal community was rocked by the shocking murder of Pantera guitarist Dimebag Darrell, who was killed on stage during a performance on December 8th of that year. He was a trailblazing figure in the world of heavy metal, known for his incredible guitar skills and contributions to the genre. He was just 38 years old when he was tragically taken from us. The aftermath of his death was filled with grief and disbelief, as fans and fellow musicians struggled to come to terms with the loss of such a talented and influential artist. His memory continues to live on through his music, leaving an indelible mark on the world of heavy metal. XXXTentacion, 2018. In 2018, the music world was stunned by the murder of Jesse Dwayne Ricardo Onfroy, known professionally as the controversial rapper XXXTentacion, when he was just 20 years old. His life was tragically cut short in a violent shooting, sending shockwaves through the hip-hop community. He had a short but impactful career, marked by his unique blend of rap and emo influences, resonating with a generation of young fans. However, his life was marred by legal troubles and allegations of violence, creating a polarizing figure in the music industry. The circumstances surrounding his death were a grim reminder of the dangers and complexities he faced in his short life. Nipsey Hussle, 2019. Nipsey was 33 years old when he was fatally shot outside his clothing store in Los Angeles on March 31, 2019. His contributions extended beyond music, and he was dedicated to uplifting his neighborhood, investing in businesses, and promoting positive change in South Los Angeles. Nipsey's music was not only acclaimed, but also carried a message of empowerment and hope for his community, making his loss even more devastating. His death left a void in both the music industry and the hearts of those he inspired. Pop Smoke, 2020. In 2020, the rising star Pop Smoke was brutally murdered during a home invasion at the age of 20. His career was on the ascent in the hip-hop industry, with his drill music style gaining widespread recognition. His deep voice and energetic tracks were reshaping the sound of New York rap. However, his promising career was tragically cut short, leaving fans and the hip-hop industry mourning the loss of a young talent who had the potential to make a significant impact. His murder served as a stark reminder of the challenges and dangers faced by artists, even in the early stages of their careers. But hey, unfortunately, this list is just the beginning. There are many other legendary musicians who have been brutally taken from our lives. Which music icon has left the most captivating mark on you? Let us know in the comments below.